What's up, y'all? I missed you guys. Sorry to keep you just hanging is the thing. I haven't really had much of an opportunity to film just because I live with some other people, it'd be awkward, yada yada bullshit, blah 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 blah. Anyway, we back, alright? And it's great to be back with you guys. As you can tell, I just got back from a hot date with the gym. Come on, let's be real. I barely got motivation to get to the gym, much less any sex drive. Hey, yo! So, we just got after a lift. Because it's been a minute since I've given a physique update, I want to start off with that and then really just give you a general training update, life update. My last video was the one of me talking about me separating from BPN. Have some updates regarding that, so might as well get into that topic as well. But let's start off, since we're post-gym, we're fresh, we got a little pump. It's kind of gone now. We're gonna start off with a physique update. We've made some progress, so let's get into it.
I'm in the pub with the bros, lighting up something that goes. Nothing is froze, but when I put the kettle on, it's a number that nobody knows. I stay off the road, live in the sticks, put my profit into mortar and bricks. You know I got good advice from a couple guys to leave more than just stress for my kids. Well, isn't it blissful, baby? Sitting in like we made it. It's kinda mad how the game is. You celebrate it and hate it, but I don't pay no attention to the words. Put out another one, let it burn. Still on the list, you know what it is. They're putting me first, yeah. Met Russ and Carbone in New York, now we're here and I'm killing the verse. And every time it's gotta be right. And he told me, Teddy boy, take him to church. When you touch down up in London, you know what? Give me the stage and you're gonna see how it goes off. Every time, every night is a loose one.
Alright crew, so that is an official look at the physique. We are officially 4.5 weeks out at the time that this segment is being recorded. Feeling really good. As you can see, progress has definitely been made over these past few weeks. I apologize for the kind of sporadic updates, just haven't really had the opportunity to film properly. But I did want to say something about like where I've been posing. As you can tell, it's not super aesthetic, there's no dramatic downlighting or anything like that. I do that intentionally. So the thing is, like, a lot of people, they only pose in like the most optimal conditions, right? To where it's either a posing room at a gym or it's just like epic lighting, whatever, you know, super cinematic in terms of how they showcase their physique, right? The thing is, like, if you can look good in suboptimal conditions to where like the lighting's not great, you maybe are just using your phone or whatever. I'm using a camera right now, but you get the idea. If you can look good in those conditions, you're only gonna look fucking incredible when the conditions are ideal, optimal, pristine. So this just offers you a very transparent and real look as to how things are actually progressing. So very happy with how things are going. Going to give a very quick rundown as to what has changed and what I've just tweaked personally in terms of my training, diet, the whole 9 yards. So let's get into it. Okay, when it comes to training, as you guys noticed from a couple videos ago, I talked about my training split, doing like full body style. I learned very quickly, not saying I just like fucked up, but it's just, when you train hybrid, it is so much more demanding on the body that you have to factor in the recovery time. Like, I learned that so quickly because I was so freaking sore and I just felt run down before I even started my workouts like the following day. So quickly changed that to where it's not bro. I mean, it is definitely more bodybuilding-esque, but it is allowing ample recovery time to where I can still run, but really give it my all when I'm in the gym because that is the primary focus. So what my split is now, chest, biceps, and push emphasis when it comes to shoulders. So like lateral raises, overhead press, that's day 1. Day 2 is back, triceps, and then pull for shoulders, you know, whether it's like upright rows. I don't really do like cleans or snatches anymore, but you get the idea to where it's pulling. So that's day 2. Day 3 is legs. Y'all, I have been loving having a dedicated leg day. I forgot how much I loved training just legs by themselves and giving them their due focus and attention. It's been so freaking good. Leg pumps have been crazy. Like, it has been incredible. So I've been loving it, but that's the split, and I'll either train through and just repeat the cycle or incorporate day off at the end of that. I have been finding that a day off has been quite beneficial, to be honest, and I've really been utilizing it, just letting the calories actually do their work on that day off to help me repair, recover, and grow so that I can get back into the training block and start it again. So that's a breakdown on the training split. It's been going great. keep your attention. So we rotated the camera to a different angle. Now we're gonna go over nutrition. Real talk, I have made basically no adjustments at all to my diet from my starting cutting calories, which was 2650 as I stated in the previous video. I've been maintaining that literally for the past like 3.5 weeks. Well, I guess almost 4 weeks. And I've been dropping body fat, getting leaner, getting tighter. But naturally, the thing is you have to adjust, right? So what I'm literally starting today as I'm recording this is dropping my calories by 100. So we're gonna be shooting for 2550 per day, and which really isn't that dramatic of a drop, but I know that because my body's gotten accustomed to 2650, any type of adjustment, yes, it's going to translate to results on the other side. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Literally everything's just dropping evenly. So I'm keeping all the actual macro percentages the same. Carbs are still the primary emphasis. Protein's still pretty high, like still right around 200 grams, and then like 70 grams of fat. Flat. Yep, so those are the macros, just dropping by 100. Because it's 4.5 weeks out, I said I'm ready to suffer. I'm ready to feel some fucking pain and discomfort and really have to like grind, you know, these next couple weeks. And I'm super excited. Like, I've been getting lean, but y'all, I'm ready to get fucking shredded. That's the whole point of this, right? That's the whole reason why you undergo something like this. So that's the game plan, and we are going to get fucking peeled. Just wait. So that is the diet, dropping it down to 2550. And now, let's go over the running. So maybe rotate back. Okay, cool. Okay, since running is technically part of the training and I didn't include that beforehand, we're gonna go over that. I have still been running. Where I've been running has been a lot more strategic than when I first started. I kind of just ran based off feel, and I was like, I'll throw in a couple miles here, a couple miles there. Now I have to make sure that it syncs up with my training to make sure that both are as optimal as possible. I'm keeping the volume the same. I went over a little bit last week and I went to like 18 miles for the week, which is not much at all. But relative to my training spectrum, it was a little bit higher than what I wanted. So still keeping it 10 to 15. The only days that I am for sure not running are leg days, which makes sense, right? My legs are already so gassed, and like it's been an adjustment just pushing my legs this hard, especially when it comes to weight training. So they're fucking sore. Like they're really sore because I am like going balls to the wall and really pushing the intensity there, and it's been feeling great. But it does impact the running performance, right? That definitely takes a toll, unfortunately. So really just told myself, I'm like, yo, what is the focus? What is the goal? It's the bodybuilding show, right? I'm not trying to make any PRs when it comes to running, get faster, increase my split times or anything like that. So I have to keep reiterating that to myself. So that's why I'm just like, running is there because you're hybrid, right? But that's not the primary focus. You have to ensure that whatever your structure is, whatever approach you're taking, it aligns with the primary goal. What's the mission? What are you focusing on? For me, it's stepping on stage as shredded, as full, as aesthetic as possible, because we're doing classic physique. And happy to say that it has been working pretty well. We're gonna start tapering down the running even more. 5 to 10 miles max per week, once again, because I need to allow ample recovery time. So that's what the running's looking like. Still in that 10-ish mile range, but that is going to start tapering down this last 2 to 3 weeks. Probably cutting it out entirely the final week. No, definitely cutting it out entirely the final week, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that's the updates when it comes to running. And last but certainly not least, who I'm officially working with now. That's right, y'all. We are a part of Team Savage, Get Raw Nutrition. Super excited for this. You guys, this has been something that I've been eyeing for a while, to be honest, and I shared my thoughts regarding DPN. No shade, no hate or anything like that. It's just, there was no opportunity there, right? Like I couldn't progress, I couldn't grow with that. And the way things went down with the ambassadors, it just didn't sit well with me. And I still am very connected with a lot of the former ambassadors and everything. They were just like, yo, we just echo exactly what you said. Thank you so much for putting that out there. But when it comes to raw, CBUB, you know, we gotta have that isolate. When it comes to stuff like this, so, you know, given that I have rediscovered my passion for bodybuilding, truly undergoing this process. I'm like, man, I really actually love bodybuilding. It's what got me started in the first place. And to really get in tune with it again, to be so intentional with my training again, is just, I realized like I'm not done yet. I think I told myself for the longest time that, yeah, maybe I'm just done with bodybuilding. Who cares about the aesthetics, right? But it's like, yo, you only get one shot at this life. And I know that I've made a mark when it comes to bodybuilding and why people follow my pages in general. It's like they've come for that because it is inspiring to them, you know, as a natural athlete, lifetime natural, and I will remain that way, just to show what's truly possible, right? Like tap into the untapped when it comes to your potential. And, you know, when it comes to brands, being inspired by the greatest on the planet, like C-Bomb, Vaughn Walker, like there's just so many people within the brand that I'm like, yo, this is dope. Especially like just this chapter of my life, I'm just like, I think this chapter is still being written when it comes to bodybuilding, building physique, but also having the performance aspect to match the physique. And a brand like Raw, they're stepping into the endurance space, coming out with like hydration, supplements, and just more into that avenue. Even the founders are like doing their first triathlon or something like that, which I think is super cool. Walk your talk, actions over words. You guys already know the deal. So it's really cool to see that the brand's embodying that aspect. And I hope to be one of the front runners for that it's like, not only can you look the part, you can genuinely be the part. So very excited. Your boy is with Raw. Now, I actually have a code for you guys to use, finally. So if you want to support me, use code SIEGE at checkout, CEEJ. Thought it would be much easier than spelling out Copernicus, because you would probably start like COP. Fuck it, I'm just gonna pay full price. So I made the code super simple, it's catchy. Some people call me Siege as well, CJ, you know, they kind of blend together. But yeah, if you guys want to support me, this new chapter of the journey, and stock up on some really good supplements. You know, I took some time to actually test them out in terms of efficacy, flavor, just the whole 9 yards, and they really do deliver. Like this protein, so it's vanilla oatmeal cookie. See that? I am going through this shit so fast. We went through it so fast, putting in protein, shakes, the whole 9 yards, and then things like EAAs, especially getting a little bit leaner, a lot of bit leaner. It helps to have this mid-training just to keep me going, just to keep that muscular endurance there, because your boy is feeling drained a lot of days. And I've got some more stuff like pump supplement and creatine on the way. They're just not here yet. So yeah, if you guys want to support me, it would mean the world. Code SIEGE. I'll also put the link in my description box as well. Feels weird to say that, but you know, it'll be there. So thank you guys for all the love, especially on the last video too. Yeah, just so many people reached out to me, super supportive and very encouraging, and it motivates the hell out of me to just keep pushing and delivering as much as I possibly can for you guys and continuing to grow this community. As I've said before, culture over everything. And that's exactly what we're gonna focus on, continue to prioritize as we progress forward. With that said, that is all from me. That is the update. As always, stay true to you. If you enjoyed the video, please smash this guy, the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, leave a comment what you want to see. And if you're enjoying this so far, the YouTube comeback redemption, and I'm stoked to have every single one of you here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.